what a difference a night makes, huh? Now that was a dandy. Not that last night was bad in or anything, but I had my thoughts last night as well as many other people. Well. Oh, 2001 opening the show tonight. They say it's their 2000 and first show. I say, probably only because just a few years ago, a new show just appeared out of nowhere. So, that was never accounted for previously. So you never know, man. Something from the early 90s, late 80s could just pop in on us. And it turns out it wasn't show number 2001 tonight. But for all intents and purposes, 2001. So what a way to open it. And it felt a little weird. Like it just like so many times. I'm sure it's opened up second sets before, if not a first set. Nice and dark in there, so that's appropriate. But it just like so many times they're kind of coming off of something into 2001. For just like a cold start, it felt a little odd, but very recognizable. Like, oh, here we go. They're gonna do it. They didn't play around and do it like the second show. Although Dick's night 4, I believe we got Gumbo 2001 open in the second set, so we get that a little reversed here tonight. No problems there, no complaints. Not that they overplay those or anything. And then Beauty of My Dreams, definitely not overplayed. Definitely a song that I am never going to get live, apparently. Then we get into this action. This kind of stuff that I just love, even in Mull, and I never noticed it before, but I guess with Destiny Unbound last night, I'm always bragging about Mike's songs and how I love them and how a lot of them are, they come from all these different places. But definitely was getting a Destiny Unbound feel from Mull tonight, certainly in the jam part of it. Just never really put those two together before, but I mean, it totally makes sense. And all this was really nice. The Mull back into 2001, back into Mull. There were several points tonight. I mean, early on, I almost got lost here. Stash, I know it's a little bit cliche to be like, what song is this? Is this still Lawn Boy? Is this still Tweezer or whatnot? But I really felt like during Stash, I got a little bit lost. It was like, is this still Stash? Melt got a little bit lost. Or was it over here? Maybe Cities even. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Started to happen in 2001. And then Dirt, okay. So I see what we got here, We got some songs that are not overplayed a lot tonight. Very nice, The band will do that a lot. Get a little feedback or backlash, I guess I should say. And then the Stash, my God. The Stash coming off a great summer. And it was, sometimes you get a little worried you see in Stash and Melt. The jams could be similar. Whew, I'm smelling Sharpie big time. And, the Melt, total chaos, Chaos but controlled. Felt like, they were driving to something, just lights completely off the radar. Ether Edge snuck in there, though, I'm not getting down with that one. About to Run. Nice hard rock About to Run in between the Stash and the Melt. I don't know. It was a wild first set. I almost feel like sometimes I wish, because, oh man, these shows are so long. If I could complain at all. Like maybe 10 till 9, I'm settling in, and it's almost 1 a.m. by the time we get down here. So some nights like this night, I wish I would have done a recap at the end of the first set. Done another recap later, spliced them together, boom. Feel like, this was just great, though. Really loved it. They come out opening with this, and it was like, oh, no, what kind of turn are we going to take? Then we go into Sand, and it was like, as much as I love Sand pretty much total domination every time they play it. Everything's right. I was starting to get a little concerned here. I was like, are we going to get a dud of a second set? Just a bunch of mailing it in. And, speaking of energy, very early in this one, I was like, is this what people mean by energy? This seems like it is lacking energy. That didn't last very long, though. They sure made me look like a fool pretty quickly. I was like, I could almost feel the energy several times throughout this first set. I don't know. People were carrying on about energy last night. I don't know about that. Everything's right. Then the Cities kind of gets it going. I know this is kind of a whack recap, but then we got the slow Llama. I kind of like the slow Llama, although this was the point of the night where Trey's voice felt like it was a little bit shredded. So then what they do, they were like, let's do another 45 minutes. Always wanted it this way, much better than the last one. I feel like, what was it, maybe MSG they played I Always Wanted It This Way. And it was not one of the better versions, that's for sure. Coming back strong tonight, and then Bug afterward. This is where I had a little bit of problem here. Okay, sure, you want to play Bug, no problem. But I believe, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I heard Fishman trying to go into Hood here at the end of Bug. Trey's got to do the thank you, ever see y'all tomorrow coming out. Just the kind of like, just the bullshit encore. Like, you don't need to walk off stage and go hide behind a curtain for a minute. Just go into that Hood and just completely rip it. I mean, absolutely no one. I mean, nobody at home in the audience was being like, oh, I hope they play Lonely Trip. Then we got the hood, but it just felt like we took a detour to get there. Little bit of a buzzkill. In fact, a major buzzkill. I mean, like, I'll sit through a bug, all right. Damn it. But then to take a little just phony break and then come back out and play Lonely Trip and then get to the hood. And otherwise, great show. I was a little bit on the chip there. 4 hours in, I'm getting a little impatient. I'm probably the only one that complains these shows are too long, but sometimes they're a little too long. How long can I sit here and stare at a computer or my phone or I know I'm half kidding, but if you're there, it probably just flew by and you wanted more, more, more. All right, man. So that was a really good show. Much, much more what I like than last night. If we got 8 shows like last night. Not that it was bad. Calm down. All right, guys. Well, I think that about does it. I was a little disappointed to see that one go by the wayside. Beauty of My Dreams wasn't even in my head, but yet when they played it, it's like, damn it, there it goes. Yeah, no problem. Happy we won't be getting that one in Dayton. Boom. Oh, no. Just said it. Shouldn't have never said that. You know how Trey is.